Everybody doing well this morning and all that good stuff. Got us another smoke sesh today. Got us another smoke sesh. Uh, it's a great day to be alive, man. Great day to be alive. So, what are we gonna smoke today? What are we gonna smoke off there early? I'm gonna go ahead and hit on this white Slurpee some more if y'all with it. I see my man Jaden and I see Tony. What's up, y'all? Good to see y'all in the chat. Good to see y'all in the chat. Look like I got a little bit of some roach matter here that I left. Well, might as well add something to it. Fuck it. This is going to be another day of looking out for more farm bill legislation that's not going to happen. These motherfuckers, man. Yeah, guys, they look like they letting it sit. I see my man Austin Allen in the chat. Good to see you. Good to see you. We're going to start off again with some more white Slurpee today, people. If you all are not hip, I just did a collaboration with the homie Austin Allen on a YouTube channel not too long ago. Please go and check that out. We just smoked the LA Pop Rocks together from Hello Mary, which is dope. So I just dropped the sun off at the bus. Nice. Tony said got up just in time. Yes, she did. And everybody else waking up and jumping in the chat, I want to say welcome to you. I hope you all are having a wonderful morning so far. We didn't come back to the stream last night because nigga went to bed. Nigga went to bed. Played the PS5 a little bit. And that's about it. We back up early with it this morning. And to be honest, guys, there's something that I've been contemplating on getting. I really want to do it. But man, the other part of me is like, are they gonna send this one out though? The Blue Nerds. I'm thinking about scooping that motherfucker, man. That Blue Nerds is. I've been looking for that, and it's literally right fucking there. So I'm thinking about it. Is that my man Mercy? What's up there, Mercy? How you doing there, family? Good to see you in the chat, bro. Hope all is going well. Hope you're doing great this morning there, big dog. I see Evolving Discoveries. What's up, Evolving Discoveries? Said what you could smoke. Heavy rain got you flooded, trapped in. Damn. I'm sorry about that, man. Shit, I'm gonna put one in the air for you there, Brody. That's what we gonna do. Don't worry about it. We gonna have to do it for you. Let me see. I think this one's a fresh filter tip. We good here. Man, I cannot wait, guys. Tony said fell asleep early too. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, buddy. Yesterday, I think it was just one of them days, chat. And then plus, I ain't gonna lie. Like yesterday was my last day at my former job while I get ready for my new job on Monday. So that's just gonna be cool, man. I was so damn excited and we got so fucking fried on stream yesterday, Slim. That a nigga knocked out early, woke up, started chiefing again, just to go back to sleep. Yeah, got a new job, family. Got a new job, making a little bit more money. Getting ready to continue training for my next step up here in the hotel business. Feels great. I ain't gonna lie. Feels great. Man, just winning right now, bruh. New job, new game system. Shit. I should go get a motherfucking retwist tomorrow. That's what I should do. I might got to put the blue nerds on hold for the retwist. Priorities, people. Prior- I want the blue nerds flower. I really do, but goddamn it. A new job means new girls. I mean, new professional people to look at and be around. So I have to go into work fresh. Yeah, gotta go into work fresh, man. So cool. We are just about rolled up. Yeah, got the P5. Yes, God is good. God is good. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. All the time. Cheers, chat. Tony said we up early. Dawn didn't break here yet. Shit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So for you, it's 5 o'clock. Damn. Sheesh. Maybe it was just the lighter I was using, but I definitely didn't have to do too much on the first light with this. It was either the lighter or the filter tips. So what you doing in my new job? I'm gonna continue being a house man, but uh, the executive manager of the department said that they're gonna go ahead and train me on all the computer shit for me to be able to move up a lot faster. What's up, Davon? And this was said in front of the assistant general manager at a hotel. I know they ain't gonna be bullshitting me like how they did here. I ain't gonna do that. And plus, I'm making a little bit more money. So better hourly wait. Hourly rate, different location, new people to interact with, and and all that shit. I ain't take this shit. Oh, I ain't about to tie my hair up at the moment. Oh boy. Let's see. Uh Between the new job and everything else going on right now, I'm feeling pretty good, man. I think this is gonna be a great month. And right now, from what I'm seeing, a lot of the things are gonna be continuing the way they have been up until we figure out literally everything. What's up, Dakota? I think things are gonna continue to be I think online is gonna continue to operate. And what I saw and what I heard in the articles, at least regarding Georgia, especially because we got a couple people here in the chat from Georgia and living there. the ruling for hemp over there is what they're hitting up all the dispensaries and all the shops that are not licensed to be selling, and they're trying to crack down on the packaging that would appeal to kids. And in California, they want to ban all hemp products containing THC in them. And they were using the edibles and the other packaging that could be appealing to kids as the reasoning for such. Now, thing I don't like about all of this is that you're opening up a can of worms for a couple of industries here. Marijuana, which is already functional in your state, alcohol, and all the other things. I'm not going to go down the list of gripes here, but California and Georgia just made a ruling. I highly suggest that everybody, state by state, starts looking into what the ruling is on hemp for you, because right now that's going to be the ruling that everybody's pretty much going to have to go by up until we get a word from the federal government. So if your state's legal when it comes to hemp and or marijuana, then you should be fine. If you are a business or if you are somebody that needs to be licensed in order to operate whatever it is that you're doing, then you're going to have to follow suit with that as well. Because it's not just California and Georgia. They're hitting up shops in DC left and right. They have articles every day about how somebody else just got charged or locked up because they're operating a retail store without a license. So what they're looking at you as now is you're better than nobody that's on the street trying to sell some weed. You just have a building and you're taking up our space now. So not only do you need to go ahead and pay those utilities, pay your employees, and still pay those taxes on your business, but they can still lock you the fuck up. So you might as well go ahead and get your license, buddy. Kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like to have a business at this capacity in the first place, you're supposed to had already had one. But if you don't, they're coming. That's pretty much a guarantee. They are coming. For people that are regular consumers, again, I would just suggest you consult with your state laws at the time. Don't be looking out for federal postal service for the most part. If the you know the companies are operating by the expiration, then you're probably going to be seeing your stuff coming through uh, UPS or another shipping service outside of USPS these days. So I'm smoking on this morning. I just rolled up some more of the white Slurpee Smalls. Y'all remember how fat this was, this bag? I know I keep saying that with these, but y'all remember how stuffed this was stuffed, people. Like the bag closed and everything, but once I cracked the seal and ripped the top part off here. I mean, guys, it was a fat ass bag. This is probably no more than 3 grams left at the most. Slowly but surely, we've been crushing this. But y'all can see I've had it for a while. Even look at the packaging date. Packaging date was at the end of August. So I've been trying to slowly but surely work that down. It's been very, very enjoyable. What's up, KD? Said to order Bolo Runs permanent marker and London pound cake. Nice. So I'm guessing the Bolo Run Smalls from Hello Mary, and then a permanent marker and a London pound cake from Jay. That's what I'm guessing. Lifestyle funny as shit. Jay just said that's fine, cool with the UPS guy and FedEx people. Also, I only had one order I had to go down and get, but normally they're pretty decent on shipping. That's dope. That's dope. And just what I thought. Man, I can't wait to see what you think of the permanent marker too, bro. Because I have that one on the way. I haven't tried it myself. I'm curious about that Mad Honey stick though. Trying to know about Mad Honey. They were talking about that shit on Joe Rogan one time. And Bolo Runch, that joint was looking good too. That was on my radar. Chicago Runch as well. That shit. You said permanent marker tasty as fuck. This your second time. Really? Oh shit. Let me find out. Well, this time, for everybody that don't know, a lot of times like I be getting the exotic portion of the menu off of Jay Liddy's, but I like some of the supers just as much as the exotics. So this time around, I went with 1 exotic and 2 supers for my review package. The Gush Mints and the permanent marker. Those are the 2 supers. The exotic I got at the duct tape. I was highly curious about the duct tape. One, because TACA wise, I've never had that strain before. The only other time I can remember offhand when I had duct tape was when somebody brought it to the sesh, one of my friends. And when I say this was years ago, I mean like before I started my channel years ago. We're talking like 7, 8, 9 years ago, sometime around then. Somebody had brought that shit to the session and we was laughing at the name of it. It was like during the times, to be honest, when um we knew about different strains, but there's a certain part, well, there was a certain part of my weed journey where I just kind of stopped believing in some of the names that was coming out because I was like, bro, like, what the fuck is this? What's up, Thomas? Because, like, like, all right, you going to the plug and he got that normal shit that he normally got. But then the plug just come out of nowhere and he say some off the wall shit. Man, it's like, you just making that shit up, ain't you? You know? So when the friend brought that shit to the sesh, he was like, bro, what the fuck you just say you brought? Everybody over here done heard of Girl Scouts. We done heard of Blue Dream. We done heard of GG Full. We done heard of OG. Then you got some duct tape. That's what he said it was called. Yeah, this is a little while back. And it's like, at that point I was like, all right, they just coming up with anything. But then like, we get into this portion of our journey and it's like, oh, you start to figure out, okay, there are different things because there are different crosses and different genetics and different. Oh, all right. Oh shit. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. KD said bought weed off the street for the first time in months. Man, I did. That done fell off. He used to be all Zod. Damn. Bruh, that's how look. Look, the hemp market done affected the streets. They can't even get no quality over there no more. Let me find out the street niggas and big marijuana done teamed up with the politicians to conspire against hemp. Dakota say he's at the dispo yesterday and they had Queef Kush. Goddamn Queef Kush. Goddamn pussy farts. Austin say, I got Blue Dream, Skittles, and some Life Taker. Which one you want? That's a damn Life Taker. They got every name in the book these days, man. I said, but the Queef Kush had a funky note. Yeah, it's probably skunky, a little musky. Probably a little creamy. Know what I'm saying? But when you cure it right, it might have a sweet aftertaste. It might be a little citrus in it, motherfucker. A little bit of Japanese cherry blossom. God damn. Oh, not the Japanese cherry blossom. You know you done been to a shorty crib and she done got that one. You already know. Oh, damn. Fuck. Hey, ladies, man, if y'all got that, I ain't trying to take no personal shots in the chat. Oh man. Let me shut the fuck up. Let me go ahead and light this J before I get myself in trouble. Let me tell you. How about them Cowboys, Chad? I don't even like them motherfuckers. I'm a Steelers fan, but goddamn it. Shit. Ooh. The weather's great. Weather's phenomenal, just stupendous. And so is this white Slurpee, goddamn. Ooh. Yo, this nigga Austin is sick. Shit. God damn. Whew. I think I'm gonna roll another J. We gonna roll us up a bamboo this time. I ain't give me some goddamn pop rocks this morning. Where they at? Where my damn pop rocks? I hope you guys rolling up another J with a brother too. Where's my damn pop rocks? Is it right here? I think it might be. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, there we go. Now you get my damn pop rocks this morning. Let's put these on the well, okay, cool. Y'all didn't see that. Let's go ahead and put these on the paper. I want to see if there's any like bigger pieces in here that I can take out. I can give you guys like a better close up on them. Cause I know we grinded them up already. Some of them. Cause some of these motherfuckers was definitely a pretty decent size, little mid-sized pieces. Hold on, I got a couple here. I think y'all can see that pretty good. But these are definitely smalls. That one's really colorful. Yeah. Getting the pop rocks out too? You mean these? These shits look real. Look at that dark piece in there. Look at that. It's so fucking purple in person. Yeah, shit looks good. Said trying bubblegum gelato next. I was looking at that one myself because of the bubblegum portion of that. Y'all know I've been looking for something kind of bubba because it's been a while since I've had anything with those type of tugs. I haven't had any bubba kush or nothing. So, and that's one of the strains that we grew up on. I'd be forgetting to mention that one because I'm just so used to it. Like that one used to always be a thing. That Bubba Kush, that one was pretty frequent in my area too, coming up. But Pop Rocks time. Bubblegum gelato definitely sounds up my alley because I love gelato terps. You know what else I haven't seen too much of? Like I think it's probably crossed inside of a lot of strains at this point, especially because of the flavor. But wedding cake, I haven't seen a whole bunch of wedding cake recently. Is that strain on the endangered species list yet? Along with some of the other old school strains. What's up, Dagger? He's smoking on the Bolo Runts right now. The homie KD just ordered that one. How's the Bolo Runts, fam? For shit, I was curious about it too. That one and the Chicago Runts were on my radar, along with the Blue Nerds. So that's more of a summertime strain. What's that, Jaden? Wedding cake? Because that strain, I don't see that much of at all. But like stuff like gelato and cookies, OG, things of that nature, I could definitely see wedding cake being one of those strains that gets crossed with everything. Dave Vons had wedding cake. What you think, bro? The Terps is really good on that shit. Just cakey, vanilla, and gas. Lifestyle One Chicago and Blue Nerds. Yeah, bro. That shit. Just the genetics on that stuff that y'all listed last time was sounding crazy. Excuse me. Dagger say, honestly, good taste like candy gas makes you want to go to sleep after an hour. Also, indica vibes, huh? Say love runs had the cop. See, another runs love in the chat. Yeah, bro, runs is the shit, bro. I'm sorry. I know, like for some people, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Now, strains like cookies. That was all the craze when it first dropped. Uh, had to have perp when that first came out. Runs, LCG, right? These type of strains in my area were like very, very popular, and it seemed like they were just like I said, all the craze, the trend to be smoking at the time, right? Thing is, a lot of people were like, I'm good on that strain. It was cool for a while, but everybody had it, and I'm tired of it now. I like these ones. See, me, I was able to experience the craze of it and still want to come back to it after the fact because runts, that taste and flavor profile while you're smoking is just that shit is just chef's kiss, bro. I'm sorry. That sweet minty exhale is everything. It's like you smoking candy. Wedding cake is like Blue Dream. You can only find them in the summertime if they don't sell out. Makes sense. Even apple fritters. Okay. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. watched your vid with Austin. Funny stream, but now I really want the Pop Rocks, bro. They good. They good as hell. They're really good. And damn, look at the colors on these ones though. Actually crazy. Yes. Pop Rock dagger. Damn. Yeah. That was definitely a dope collab with Austin, guys. If you haven't checked it out, I highly suggest you do. I've had him on the channel a few times before in the past. You guys know, like that's the homie. I've known him for years now. And at this point, he's gotten to be a very good reviewer himself. He's been doing his own thing, so many different areas, chat, and uh, we definitely got a good vibe together on camera. Because I mean, we friends off camera, so that's why I'm like, yeah, he's gonna be somebody. If y'all don't know him, get to know him for real. Shit, there's a reason I do this now. I won't be here. Man, Austin, bro. Shit. I just showed you how to fish. You took it and ran with it, bro. You went and got you a whole fleet after that, man. Like real shit. You doing your thing. I'm happy I was able to help you get here, but you excelling, bro. And before I get the Karn, he does reviews for the Forbidden Company. Good, good. I don't. And I don't give a fuck about who anybody do reviews for. Like, if they cool people, they cool people. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't got nothing to do with no company. Before I get all the inboxes. Before the FUD. Like I said, Chad, like this, just how I'm like operating, especially these days. This is all for a bigger purpose. This is bigger than just me. Especially as you guys can see with this whole farm bill coming up. The way that we have to do this and have to operate is bigger than any of us. I don't care if you're me, if you're Austin, if you're Smoke Doc, if you're Taz, if you're Eric Kahn, if you're Yola, if you're Goblin. It don't matter who you are. This is all bigger than us. We have to operate, in a legal sense. And we have to be the change that we want to see. We have platforms. which is why I'm like, when it comes to stuff like that, because you guys wouldn't believe like how, ever since the situation a few years ago, I've gotten, questions from people, and then I've even seen certain people like kind of just fall back because of their loyalty to a company. Uh, and shit like that, it doesn't really bother me. But for me, the way I operate, I don't really try to make things personal at this point. This is all bigger than us. And I've matured in my journey throughout this time, went through some shit, had to take a step back from it for a bit. And me doing this even now, being able to stream with you all is a privilege. It's not something that I've taken for granted at all, especially since I've been back on here. This has been nothing short of a privilege. And I have come to understand that this is a very, very big thing, and this is a giant operation. We can't take this for granted. We can't. We can't. There's some people that, when they were coming up and transitioning, high school, college to adulthood, they've just been used to being able to order online. That's the world you came up in. Let me tell you something, it's only been this way for a few years. People had to go through all sorts of different means to go and get flour and concentrates and everything else regarding THC, especially if you're in a state that doesn't allow it. This is not something we can take for granted. These streams, all this different flour that I've had, all this different flour that I've had over time. I don't take any of this for granted because, as you guys can see, just like that, they're trying to take everything away nationwide. The way we have to operate and the way that I look at things is, this is bigger than me. This is bigger than all of us. Any petty egos, any petty arguments, any beefs, any bullshit within the community, uh, any of that. This is bigger than all of us, guys. And yes, I've gotten to know a lot of people doing this type of stuff. And you know what? You damn Skippy. This channel has bore a lot of fruit. There's a few people that started pages, different reviews because either inspiration or just help from this channel. There's a lot of people who have been able to find a place where they can come together with people that they can smoke with, even if they have nobody nearby them. This is kind of like the sanctuary space, the place to take refuge, the place we all gather together. There's so many reviewers that come by here, so many business owners, and so many other people. This is bigger than just me at this point. This isn't just, me in the car, just shooting the shit, getting some D8 flour. No, this ain't that. This is not what this has evolved into. This is way bigger. This is hemp itself. because so much is on the line right now. And for those of y'all that's, kind of younger, y'all 21, 22, 23, where you're used to this being the normality of flour. Again, this is like a wake up call. People used to go to jail trying to get this shit. Some people still do. And they're trying to make it so that all the people that's getting it legally won't be able to do that anymore. This is why, like I said, you cannot take this shit for granted, people. Dagger say go off speech, eye redness, and shocked facial expression. Said Jaden said I definitely value that, bro. I just come to see how faded gets you so I can compare one stop for about normally, yeah. And to be honest, I'm happy that you guys look at me as a reference for that. 'Cause I mean, shit, I spent so much time on here smoking with y'all anyway. Y'all pretty much know my tolerance. Austin say, like me, I'm in Texas and we only have 30 milligram D9 gummies and tinctures on the medical side. No rec. Texas has become one of the biggest hemp states for that reason. See? Right there. Right damn there. Their medical side is moving extremely slow. Only 30 milligram D9 gummies and tinctures. That's not enough. Which is why they gotta keep hemp, man. I think something's gonna happen if they don't do this the right way. You're gonna see, and it's not gonna be overnight, but it will be very, very immediate. You will start to see a mass migration of people into different states because of these laws. I'm calling it now. Seriously. I'm sorry, I'm rolling up some more Pop Rocks. This shit tastes way too damn good. I should put it in a what's the name? In a raw paper this time. Let's do that. It said in Russia it's highly illegal still. Still? Yeah, they just got Brittany Griner. I mean, she back, but man, there's so many places that have this shit illegal throughout the world, and then there's places slowly but surely coming to the realization that this is not bad. Tony said it's happening to us and not for weed, but because of COVID and the economy. Yeah, I can see that because every single industry took a big fucking hit, a huge hit because of COVID. And guys, this is look, I don't have a Robinhood link that I could send you. I ain't trying to, make no bread off your investments with this, you know. But let me tell you something. When COVID happened, I was pissed for one reason. I literally moved, didn't have a job at that point, and I couldn't make this investment. Oil went down into the negatives. Oil. Everybody was like, oh, well, we need to stop using it and this, that, and the third around that time. And because, well, it wasn't being used as much because flights were not as much, not as many cars were on the road or being used, or trucks. And there was a slew of other things going on with oil. The prices of the stocks of oil went into the negatives. If I was able to get in on that before it went back to the regular price, I wouldn't have to be working right now. And I knew it was going to go back up. It went to, I think, like negative $33 for the top oil company. It went up to like negative $33. And then it recovered back to like positive 40. So if I would have just put $100 in, even when it got all the way up to, a penny or 50 cents for oil, I wouldn't have to be working right now. But I didn't have a job at that point. I said all that to say, when big natural disasters and things like this occur, it's fucked up to look at it this way. But look at the stock market and look at what industries and what stocks are crashing. Because if they're like mainstays and they're crashing, then that's the time for the big wigs, the people up top, to go ahead and try to make some money. When the stock market crashes, that's when all the rich buy in. They play around with their funds like that. They whole bunch of the whales, they take their shit out. Market crashes, and then people, what do they do? Some people, they just get rid of all their stuff. They're like, "Oh, this was a scam. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna sell it now that it's at a low." When you're supposed to hold on to it and buy more and stack it on top, so that by the time the market does recover, you have exponentially more money. When things like this happen, pandemics, when wars happen, major crises, or even major developments in certain industries, you have to either have been invested into them or be looking into the news for this type of stuff. I keep on talking about stuff with wars. A lot of people that are into the investing industry are really hoping for a war to pop off, because certain stocks are going to go jumping through the roof and certain parts of the market are probably going to crash, and they'll be able to buy in and recoup a lot of their funds once the market recovers. So this is just a tidbit. I know some people out there do like stocks, do like crypto, but yes, I wanted to throw that out there. I wouldn't have to be working right now if I was able to take advantage of that oil crisis at the beginning of COVID. So you look forward to turmoil? Yes, they do. And when they say these wars are about money, the stock market's included in that. The stock market be going crazy during wartime. I just started to notice the trend. And the only reason I noticed it, let me tell you guys, the only reason I found this out. A lot of investors be looking out for wartime. I found that out because of the people that do the stimulus packaging videos. Yeah, I remember when the stimulus was going off and you had the one white guy. I forgot what his name was. Then you had the Asian dude who was in his like suit and tie reading stuff, and he had his stack of papers like it was a news report, very professional. Then you had the buff black dude, the bald dude. I forgot what his name was. Uh, these guys were all over the stimulus package when that was happening. Their channels blew up, and everybody was hoping for another stimulus, and that's how they kept gaining subscribers. And there's still, some people still talking about, overall stimulus, and nobody's seen anything like that. But these guys that were covering the stimulus package back in the day are also talking about the war, because these guys talk about different stocks a lot of times. And they've used a lot of clickbait titles about the war going on to talk about different stocks. That's literally the only reason I know it to be like that. Not saying, they're like evil for trying to get money off this, but I mean, not saying they're good. I'm just saying it is what it is. I'm just letting you guys know what's what. What's up, Alicio? How you doing there, family? Because I mean, shit. And in times like this is when people go into survival mode. They trying to get as much resources as they can before the shit hit the fan. Bars. I like this little lighter. My last day of work yesterday, one of my coworkers gave me this. Trying to being native, being able to live in my ancestral home, we can see that this at its worst outside our res, because it's slowly happening here too. Yeah, the mindsets and you know the way things are, just slowly but surely, it's like a virus. So I say it's like there's always that disconnect. And then when you talk to people individually, they seem to be able to make sense of a lot of things. But then you start looking at them and they move different. Like this isn't the person I was just talking to. It's like a brainwashing, man. So we could still get one if they take all the money they make from hemp to help out so companies don't overtax us all. I mean, if they look at this in a way where everybody benefits, then there wouldn't be no issue. But they're trying to look at it in a way where only they benefit, and then for the common people, no, you guys need to not benefit from this. This is only for us. This is greedy ass grown children with a lot of resources, is what it is. And we're starting to see that with a lot of the stuff that's coming out about a lot of these people, how they are. They have to be a certain way for PR purposes, and paparazzi and interviews and performances and shit. But you start to see over time that these people are just, they're greedy, arrogant, spoiled, narcissistic, and just flat out evil. As mischievous and childish as Ganesha, but on steroids in human form. People should have learned, man. Hmm. They want that Diddy money. Ah, man. Shit. He all his money is getting ready to be spent up in lawyer fees. I think by the time this trial gets done, he'll be lucky to have 5,000 in his account. But now all his shit in his mom's name. But can you imagine the legal fees? Not just for him, his kids in this too. So imagine. And I don't think his kid is as big as a celebrity as he was. Like they're gonna off Diddy, right? But has anybody thought about what's gonna happen to the son? He has just as much knowledge, and he's seen a whole bunch of shit. He's not Diddy himself, but waste of money because he ain't getting out. I know he ain't getting out. He ain't getting out. If he does, that'll be a miracle. He's gonna. I think he's gonna die in prison. I don't think he's gonna live out his sentence. And if he does live out his sentence, then there's gonna be hell to pay on the outside for all the people a part of the trial, for all the people that he knew, and for all the victims that's gonna be created because of the influence he's gonna have on some of the inmates that are gonna be getting out. I think that's the reality of the situation. He definitely cannot come back outside, bro. And if he is back outside, he'll be back outside the same way Epstein is, wearing a face mask or, having that facial reconstructive surgery that they be talking about. That's definitely highly doubted. But then to imagine, right? Literally everybody in the industry is gonna get locked up. We're gonna have a whole new Hollywood. Because it's gonna be so many dots that's gonna have to be connected. But why though? Like why that's why I'm saying the you can see even with the media, they're like, all right, well, we're just gonna reveal the truth about shit now. Fuck it. At least with something like this, they don't do it with everything, but like you look and see how many CEOs and execs have stepped down. You have political people in this. You have some coaches from what the NBA referees and shit, I believe, that were involved in this. And the list goes so much deeper. actors, singers, rappers, presidents with an S. Uh, so many people. The mayor, apparently. If they're okay with implicating everybody in front of our face at this point, they're talking about, how aliens have been in contact with us. I think even the government's scared that something could happen here. And they at least want to tell us a little bit of something before the shit hits the fan. So if it does happen at a grand scale, that at least we know, hey, well, some of the shit you guys were saying was true. Really, most of it probably. They talk about shit being a conspiracy theory, then it comes out as fact, and now all of a sudden, that person is still labeled a conspiracy theorist, even though this shit came out factual. It's not really a theory at that point, is it? Maybe these hand signs and things like that in these music videos were to indicate that they were down with the shit that was going on at some of these freak offs. Maybe that's what the symbolism was for, like an inside joke. We ever thought about that? Everybody doing all this shit was, that was part of the clause because it's all over the place. Like these things are not put inside of these videos and random fucking occurrences. This is orchestrated. These videos are directed and produced and choreographed. Stuff has to be edited, and that takes a while to do. I know personally. Oh, so Justin Bieber, yeah, yeah. Justin Bieber tried saying it without saying it too loud. And everybody that did say something about this type of stuff, they got labeled a crazy drug addict. And I bet they were there and wasn't down with this type of shit. And then they got forcibly drugged and kicked out and then taken pictures of. Walking away from this shit. Because all you have to do is snap a photo and pay somebody to write an article about you, and then a whole bunch of people is going to believe it. That's the day and time that we're living in. I don't know if you guys look at Instagram threads, but there's a whole bunch of bullshit up there. I've seen posts of people that are alive and well, but people saying rest in peace to them. I'd be seeing articles, oh, this person said this, and such is going off about it and painting it to be like two people are in a beef, and it's not really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Instagram threads has a bunch of bullshit like that up there. It's everywhere. All you need is a photo and an article, and anybody will believe anything. And if you say something enough times, doesn't matter if it's false. If you just keep saying it over and over and over and over and over and over again, People are gonna believe it. And they're gonna be crazy about it too. I'm being awfully cryptic here, ain't I? Oh man. Two things can be true, which is why they play around with shit like that. You have to have discernment. You said Power Rangers are real. Actually, I just found out a crazy tidbit about the Power Rangers, and it fucked my head up. This happened 2 days ago. So peep this, right? Um, I don't know this to be true, but let's you can do your digging. But it was said that the Power Rangers, all the action scenes and the scenes where they were dressed up in their costumes, right, was actually taken from another show. And the only things that were shot were when the people were outside of the costumes, or if they had their what's it called? I forgot, but it was a very, very cheaply made show. And all the other shit was pretty much uh pre-recorded and taken from another thing from another country. We just added we just added English over top of it. No subtitles. That fucked my head up. Then they start playing clips of the show. I'm talking about Mighty Morphin anyway. I don't know about the rest of them. I'm talking about Mighty Morphin. It says true it was made in China. That show wasn't even over here, and we just made it American out of nowhere and changed the name of it. So it's like, damn, yeah, that's crazy as fuck, right? My whole life, I wasn't believing that was a Power Rangers. That was an original thing. That wasn't to tie that back into that example. I was just reading what Alicio said, but you know, there it goes again. I wanna really know what's up though. It's about to get rabbit holish for a second. I really want to know what's up with the Mandela effect though, because there's certain shit that just like, all right, bro, I really do remember this to be this way, and it turned out it wasn't really like that. Hold up, I got some water on the paper. Some of this damn flowers, but now because of this coffee, fuck, my bad. I gotta fix this shit. Goddamn coffee was dripping on the Hello Mary paper. Or the water from the cup anyway. Okay. Yeah, that was crazy as shit. When I found that out, I was like, what the fuck? My whole childhood was a lie. It was like that moment you find out Santa Claus ain't real. Like, mom and dad, that was you the whole time? Holy shit. He said they always replace actors mid season. Yeah, that shit was different back then, man. That shit was different. Even with the Fresh Prince, you remember that shit? Like they replaced Aunt Viv and she was completely different. Now it's one thing you replace Aunt Viv and she looked like the original, but this was like a complete opposite. Like, bruh, and we just supposed to act like this normal. Like, okay. Yeah, it ain't look nothing like her, bro. At all. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, man. I'm about to go enjoy my P5 though for a little bit, guys. So appreciate y'all coming on by, smoke some J, talk some shit. I'm gonna get out of here for the moment. But I will be back on. I'll see y'all in a bit, man. Peace.